Howdy, folks. It's Chacha Native.
Surprise pop-up live. We'll wait and see if we get anybody in here.
It's my jacket won't zip up.
Are you really just waiting until now to do all that?
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
This is why I drink.
You got me with my hair all messed up. Maybe I should have did this before. So, what are we going to talk about?
Well, still, let's just give it a minute. See if we get. We got one person on. Let's just see what we got.
Hey, one person. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And they got off.
That's all they needed to hear.
So, all right. You made cookies again?
Yeah, we made cookies again. And Monte Cristos.
Yeah.
So we'll give it a few minutes here. Like I said, this wasn't planned. We just decided to do this real quick last minute. Like It Really Homestead was actually supposed to be on, but due to inclement weather, he wasn't able to go live. So we're just jumping on.
Lola, come here. Come here. She's just staring. Lola, come here. She wants no part of it, but I'm going to go get her.
Good.
Okay, dokie. Hi, everybody, again. Oh. What are you doing?
I'm posting. Posting. And now step in.
Do you guys like our Christmas ornament? Snoopy. They don't dance anymore, huh?
I think the battery's about dead.
So, are you going to the ranch this weekend?
I have to. I gotta go move the whole RV back and move the carport and everything. So
It's going to be so cold.
You're gonna have to move that one. This is why I didn't want to sit there.
Move the camera.
Give us a second. We gotta really adjust here.
Just cut me out of it.
All right.
Say hi, Lola. Lola got her hair groomed this week.
Let's see here. So we'll just give it a few minutes. See if we get some more people in here.
There's one person here.
Yes, there is. Like I said, we're just trying out this new camera setting situation. So we just want to see what it would look like if we go live for this thing.
Ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille.
Versus the actual computer camera. So
He like that. He like that.
check here.
She smells so good.
It's 5 o'clock on a Sunday. Let's see if anybody's getting on.
Are y'all nappy?
Yeah, I think we probably should.
She smells like cinnamon. Cinnamon, my best friend. So, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, go ahead and start talking. Whatever you want to talk about, love.
I have nothing to talk about right now.
All that talking to do, nothing to talk.
Don't be rude.
Getting gunshot on camera. That is.
Probably. I'm thinking about cutting this hair. How about that? I want to cut it this short.
Yeah, that's pretty short.
Yeah.
See here. We're still trying to get used to using this live whole platform. We're not used to the platform and stuff, even though we've been on multiple social media outlets throughout the years. So excuse us for not getting all this correct just yet. We're still trying to figure it out.
I honestly don't have anything to talk about today.
We always have something to talk about.
I mean, not really.
Oh, come on, we gotta have something.
No, other than it's been a peaceful weekend. A long weekend feels good. Other than that, now.
True, true, true.
And got my Christmas stuff out.
Yeah, that we did. That was fun. We haven't been in the bestest of our festive of mood because of the whole COVID and the lockdowns.
And it's super muggy outside,
Yeah,
and
it is muggy.
it's been raining all day and whatnot. The dogs got out.
Yeah.
Had to herd them back in. And Lola never gets out. She never wants to even go outside, hardly.
Well, that's a good thing about Lola. She's not an outside dog. The other ones are. Let's see here.
What are you looking for?
I'm just going through stuff real quick.
Who's that guy?
I have no idea. That's Layla back there in the garage here. Okay. Those look pretty good. I'm going to adjust this a little bit more so we can figure this out. Oh, got all this on my face.
Don't break it.
I know.
I organized the bookshelf. Oh, it looks good. Looks clear.
Better? Is it focused a little bit better?
Yeah.
I do not like your chair.
Do you want to sit on this side?
No, it's fine. I just thought I didn't like the chair. It's the whole arm.
It's comfortable.
Okay, let me go ahead and show something here real quick. The. Do. All right.
So, does anybody have anything to talk about? Any questions? I have no idea what to talk about right now. Other than it's been, again, a relaxing weekend and pretty boring. What are you doing?
Come on. Things here. Yes.
Hey, Esther's Gardening Adventures. Should I turn down Saturday Night Live in the background?
No, I'm here to Saturday Night Live. I'm just trying to get this situated. I'm looking at the. Can you guys hear us at all? This, like I said, this is new setup here we're trying to do. So different mic setting, and if not, I gotta plug the other mic in.
Get her Snoopy. I'm adamant about our Snoopy stuff.
Yes, I grew up as a big Peanuts fan. That's one thing that. Oh, great! Thank you, Esther. I'm glad you guys can hear us. That's one big thing that we've kind of carried out as a tradition is we collect a lot of Snoopy holiday merchandise. So I got a few videos I gotta put up, and you guys will see some Snoopy stuff going on. Man, so I don't know. Once again, oh, so I was like, okay, let me see if I can adjust the mic. Hold on.
Hi, Evans family, Homestead. How's everything going out there? Is it cold like over here in Dallas?
Okay, does that sound any better? I just had to plug in a different mic.
Hey, let me turn down the TV.
It's pretty much as low as it can go. Low as it can go. Yeah, let us know. I just plugged in this. We're using the 4K camera now, so we're trying to figure out this whole new setup. Let us know if you can hear us.
Making me feel claustrophobic.
Well, let's see here.
Say hi, Lola. Arkansas. Yes.
Oh yeah, we were watching that. It's sweeping across the lower part of the nation right now. We're hoping we get snow, but then again we're not because I got to go out and do a lot of work at the ranch.
Say hi.
Can you guys hear us? Can you hear? I'm not sure. I just switched mics, so let us know.
What are you drinking?
Whiskey. No Blue Mountains today.
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
With soda?
With soda. Huh.
Still a little
Interesting. Thank you, Esther. Yeah, we still got to try to figure this out. So hopefully it'll come in and out. Oh, thanks, Evans. Yeah, okay, great. Like I said, maybe sometimes our signal or something might be coming in and out. So it's a whole big old mic boom stand and everything that we're using. So
Lola.
how's the picture look? I mean, we're using a 4K camera.
Thank you. Lola's my best friend. She's being camera shy. She doesn't want to sit still.
Oh man.
She said, ooh.
Oh, believe it or not, she's got outfits galore. I mean, I couldn't name every single outfit that I think she has more clothes than I do at this point.
She also has an unnecessary doggy holder that I wear.
Yeah.
And a stroller, a cheetah stroller he bought for me for Christmas. Thank you, babe. You're the best. Now I need to add, I want a vacuum. I want a mop with one of those, you step on it and it goes like that.
One of those you step on it and it goes like that.
That mop.
This is the usual conversations we have.
I just want a bunch of cleaning supplies this year for some reason. Maybe because I've been home all day and I work from home, and now I notice things like cobwebs on the, what are these walls called? Walls. And I did see on TikTok something I want to use. Like TikTok is like everything now, right? I'm like on TikTok 24/7.
I don't use TikTok, so I'm not too sure.
So apparently, if you put a little bit of Tide, just a little bit with something like pine tar or fabuloso, and clean the walls.
This is going to like take the paint off, or I mean,
you know what? Maybe I should test it.
You don't want to listen to anything you see on the internet.
Maybe I should do a little patch test.
Like, yeah, a little bit of turpentine and bleach, and just for grins, add some cow manure in there.
No,
it's going to take away all.
I'm pretty sure it'll make the house smell wonderful.
It'll probably blow us up, but I'm no professional.
That's a little
about
too
online.
That's a little bit too dramatic. Yes, I know. So I usually, work from a company building, but we get to work from home now. My office. So I noticed that the bookshelf was dusty. So this whole weekend I dusted off all the books. They were so dusty when I breathe on them. The dust went everywhere. I was like, what the hell? Heck, sorry guys. This is why I don't like going live on here. They should not let me be on here with you.
Hey, look, I'll be honest with you. We're
I keep it real.
Yeah, we're pretty raw, I should say. We're just raw and unapologetic. I mean,
so yeah, I did that, and then I noticed that the cabinets and the kitchen were dirty. I was like, oh Jesus, this is never ending.
Yeah, and she started her whole thing, and I tried to help out as much as I could, but you know,
How?
moving stuff and getting stuff out the garage, and
You took out the Christmas ornaments.
look at us now.
You did what part of it?
Christmas is a jar.
Whatever.
Christmas is a jar,
Oh my God.
and I'll drink to that.
Yes, like in the movies when they blow just like that. And Lola was sneezing, and he was sneezing, and the cat was sneezing.
Yeah, no, seriously, you have it perfect, Esther. You have it perfectly on the dot because I have a collection of antique books, and we've collected. I'm a big Stephen King fan, so I have a lot of Stephen King books.
Yeah, I want to see one. You want to see one?
I have some autographed Stephen King books, and I don't like people messing with my books, so they sit them and collect dust a lot of times. And when she took the books down to clean off the shelf, she blew, and she had to blow really heavy.
Except for these have plastic on them, so I think they.
Careful. It's because they're autographed. Please. Yes. This is what I deal with on a daily basis.
Don't play with me.
She holds my Stephen King's for hostage.
So yeah, we did a lot of cleaning. I did a lot of cleaning this year. We need some new chairs, don't you think?
That's the cat.
Oh yeah.
If you turn the chair around, you'll see. This is cat. That's what all that is. We have a cat we call Parkour Kitty. So
Parkour.
She randomly just jumps and claws.
Sometimes she'll come. Kitty, come here.
I think she's with the
This
kitty.
is how we call her. Kitty.
Call her with food.
Oh my goodness.
So anybody else dealing with well, I'm sure that everybody's dealing with it. It's pretty chilly out right now. I'm expecting it to get, and I guess I should say it's pretty chilly for where we're at, because out at the ranch, it's
extremely cold.
And mixing clay, mud, snow, and water, it's not a good combination, especially when we're trying to go back and forth. I was actually supposed to go out there with my dad this weekend and somebody here to go relocate the RV and move the carport before the bad weather started to get in. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get that. My dad had actually go to work. She had to clean the bookshelf, and I had to supervise the bookshelf cleaning to make sure that my books stayed,
intact.
Because I've lost a few books to several dogs already, and
that's
why they're outside dogs now, no longer in the house.
Sometimes they're in the garage right now.
Yeah, they're in the garage right now because it's pretty cold and wet. It's raining, almost to the point of sleep. But
so it's cold. Pets inside. Just a little reminder.
Or not. They have a doghouse with the 2 fruit staying in it. They'd rather take all the cushions out of the doghouse, tear it, and throw it everywhere, and then.
So it looks like there's snow outside, but really it's just the cushion.
It's just cushion. Yeah, we still got to get out there.
But who's gonna clean that up?
Well, apparently I have to. We had temperatures in the 60s today, but forecast is 30s in the next couple of days. Yeah, see.
30s.
Yeah. I think we're in the 40s right now, but we are supposed to be dropping below freezing here and DFW. So we're not at the ranch right now. At the ranch, it's actually freezing. So we're in the city, the suburbs right now. We're suburbians. So it's not as cold here as it is at the ranch, which is why we're here. We don't really have a lot of those amenities out there, a lot of the heat and stuff, and the cooling is basically manual. So I have to build fires, and we don't have anything inside the RV to keep it warm. I got to run generators and stuff like that. So it wasn't a good weekend for us to get out there. Plus, considering we were going out there, or I'd be going out there by myself in the truck, and I didn't have anybody following or any.
She doesn't want me to. She wants me to hold her like a baby.
I know.
I'm trying to show you off. And whoever wants to Follow Lola. She's an Instagram dog.
Yeah, she's got more followers than I do.
I'll put her descriptions on the.
Yeah, if you go to our actual YouTube channel, and at the top where you see the little icons where you see the subscribe to our Instagram, you'll see off to the far right of that, you'll see a little icon for Lola Bear. That's
Lola underscore bear. Yeah. Wait, am I drinking or are you drinking? Lola underscore bear 100.
And also, there's a link in there too to our bonfire. We just got a bonfire shirt, so I don't know if you guys can get my manliness up there.
Mine is in the washer.
So new shirts, these are. I mean,
because I got dust all over it. I'm gonna bring that up all weekend after that.
She dusts.
Oh yeah, I also put a duster in the Amazon cart, so everything I want for Christmas is in the cart, especially clothes for Lola.
So when I go to my Amazon, and I regret. And I regret giving her access to the Amazon because I'll go in there and buy stuff for the ranch, and I'll go and I'll grab something, go in the cart to go pay it, and it's like maybe $20, $30 in my cart. When I go to check out, it's like $600. I'm like, all of her stuff's in there, and half of it's for this little one right here. So
I work hard for my baby to have clothes.
She can just wear the Snoopy outfits.
No way.
Works for me.
Speaking of, maybe she needs a Christmas outfit. My baby. Gardening stuff. I wish I could garden.
Yeah,
I wish I could be a gardener.
And yeah, we wish we had 3 thumbs or thumbs at all for the most part. Well,
out on the ranch, I want to. That's my wants.
Yeah, well, we're still trying to figure out how we're going to approach growing out at the ranch because it is a lot of clay. We only had 11 inches of rain this last year, and which is 1 inch above drought. So there wasn't a lot of water. Plus, we have a lot of mesquite trees. And hey, hello, Jones family. Welcome. Yeah, we have a lot of mesquite trees out there. And those things are like sponges. They like to soak up all the moisture we have on the property. So I have to put my whole battle gear on. And if anybody's on our ranch Instagram, they'll see my little post about putting the full gear on and going out there and trying to hack down trees and get stuck in the one spot that you don't have gear. That's us on a weekly basis.
Or babe, you got the tweezers?
Yes. We usually have about 3 sets of tweezers out there. 2 metal and 1 plastic, just in case. You never know why you need the plastic ones. We've used them before, so don't go why plastic. You'll know when you need them.
Like this past weekend.
Right. Yes. I mean, clay can be worked, but it does take a lot of time, and it's not just I guess I'd say it's topsoil, but we have several feet of clay where we're at, and in order to actually cultivate, it's going to take several years of turning the topsoil and mixing in and getting the minerals in that we need to help agriculture the area. But we're probably going to start off with raised beds for the most part. We're just trying to figure out. We got the one neighbor that we do speak with that we actually do see. They do grow on their property, which is literally across the road from us, the only neighbor across the road from us, and they grow like watermelons, potatoes, onions. So we're kind of trying to get some tips of the trade from them. Also, our beautiful community here. You guys have actually given us some great tips, so we can't wait till spring. I know we kind of missed the fall planting, and especially out there right now, anything we plant will die. With the rapid change of weather, so especially how the Texas weather can get, it's very topsy-turvy. It just does one thing, then another, hot, cold, rainy, snowy, and that's in one afternoon. So Texas for you.
Right. Yep.
Well, man, we'd love to hear a little bit more. If you guys have raised beds, what do you guys normally like to grow? What is your favorite type vegetable to grow, or plants, even plants, because we are going to be trying to get some plants out there as well. We have a lot of prickly pear and a whole lot of prickly pear.
Too much prickly pear. But they have the biggest, what is it? Spinas? That's Spanish, but
Thorns.
Because I heard from one of our friends, they use it for protection because there's hardly any water.
Yeah, so basically our cacti have evolved because we have
to be super evil.
We have a lot of wild boar out there. We have a lot of deer that bed and everything out there. They rummage through to get those tunas off the cactus. So our tuna out there have deathly thorns inside and out. So even if you get the thorns off of the leaves themselves, you actually have to dig in and pull out. There's a little bit of thorn inside the actual leaf. So we recently found that out.
When we try to cook them,
she recently found that
out. Then we didn't de-thorn them correctly. We had thorns stuck in our tongue. Horrible decision.
Hence the plastic tweezers, guys. I told you.
But they did taste good.
Yeah, they did taste good. We actually couldn't complain. Great, but yeah. You know what, Esther? It really wasn't an ouch. We were sitting in, we already finished eating.
What the heck is that?
Having a nice cold beverage, and next thing you know, it's like, it's like, what's that? There's something in there.
What do you think you're calling her?
It's like, there's something back there. And
what's Daddy talking about?
Next thing you know, I had to whip out the plastic tweezers. We were good. We were good.
So what are your plans for Christmas? If you celebrate Christmas
or the holidays.
The holidays. Ours is to. What are we doing?
Look up Mel Bartholomew square foot gardening method. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think I know what you're talking about. Hey, buddy.
That's our son.
Yeah. That's the hay, right? She used the hay and planted with hay. If I'm not correct, I think that's the right person. I've kind of my research and history is kind of everywhere right now, but I think that's what we're talking about. And I definitely want to take a look at that. And if not, I'm still going to take a look at that because we definitely any type of advice we can get. Where we're at, like I said, we're Central West Texas, so we're kind of at the hills, but right at the beginning of the plains. So
I'm sorry, continue. I might have ADHD. Girl. Okay.
Once again, and this is just us. No editing. Nothing. We try not to edit our videos. I don't know if you guys know this is not the fact that we are amateur about this.
Totally.
But we try to leave our videos as organic as possible because we want you guys to get to know the real us. And yeah, this is the real us. We speak our mind. Sometimes we speak in slurs. Sometimes we don't speak at all. Sometimes the puppies speak for us.
Yeah, correct. So back to what I was saying about Christmas. What are we doing about Christmas? We're going to cook a ham, and I'm going to do some favorite recipes with my kids. You're going to do the ham.
I cook, I smoke.
Yeah.
Remember, open fire, smoke.
My son says, hi, Mom. Hi.
Hey, we're
Maxie. I was going to call him by his nickname. I better not. My gordito. What are you cooking over there, my children? Anyways.
There are none. I think they finished the hot Cheetos off.
He ate my hot Cheetos. Anyways, we're going to cook some snacks, like recipes we saw on Pinterest. So that should be exciting. We want to just keep it just close. Us.
Yeah, we're not really doing too much. Normally,
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Do we have to cook after all?
I think that's what you hit the nail on the head.
Heck yeah.
Like I said, normally we do the whole extravagant. We get the decorations up. We cook. We actually start cooking the day before because we have to share the stove that we have. She'll start baking, and then I'll start smoking, and then I like to fry, not fry stuff, but I'll char stuff on the grill, and I like to throw it in the stove to kind of cook all the way through. So we got to put this juggle of stove between us, and it lasts all through the next morning. And this is kind of the first year we're not going to be doing that, but I think we deserve the break.
Perhaps.
Like I said, this was the first year that we didn't cook a Turkey Day dinner. I mean,
And that was nice.
yeah, we normally do a very big Turkey Day.
Maybe we should make that theme
Yes,
where I don't have to cook every year. How about that?
What we'll do is we'll be stopping by your. We'll make a trip around. We'll be stopping by your guys.
Yeah, how about that?
Get one plate, not a big plate, but a small plate. Everybody. That's what we did.
Hmm.
We'll do that. Just make sure. Send us a private message, and we'll show up.
Not empty-handed. We'll have Lola.
We'll have Lola and a plate, an empty plate.
Why are you trying to go to sleep? You nap all day. You lazy dog.
Yeah. She steals the show.
And
hey, you got a hey Max. Hey mom.
So
They're running around. Those are our gamers.
yay.
Well, I mean, are you gonna put it out by the door?
Dang.
Is it at least gonna be in the mailbox? Let us know. I'll still go get it.
Right? That reminds me of the show we're watching today about finding nice people. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And he would talk to people
Share
out
the
there.
kindness.
Yeah. And he would talk to people because the thing is he was traveling from Alaska to I don't know where.
Argentina.
Yeah, Argentina. And he was going without money and proving to everyone that there is nice people out there. And I'm like, I don't know if I could ask strangers if I could stay in their home because that's scary.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
I mean, hey, he had a crew with him, a film crew, so I guess that's a little different. But hey, what's up, NB Heritage Farms? How you guys doing there? Good to see you. Thank you for coming out.
But it's pretty cool to see people.
Yeah, strangers that he just randomly was talking to on the streets. And the cool concept behind the TV show, the series, was he was actually reaching out to travel from Alaska all the way to Argentina based off of the kindness of others. So people that were letting him stay in their house, feeding him, giving him fuel for his vehicle, and then certain people that touched him, that struck a chord, he would actually give back. He would tell them, hey, this is kind of, thank you for letting me be here. He'd get a little bit more of their story. And then at the end, he'd tell them, look, I'm going to provide a trip for you guys, or I'm going to help finish off your house for you guys. Or he was giving back to these people. And that's pretty cool. I mean, we can't give back like that, but I mean, it was good to see.
I was crying the whole time.
Yeah, there were some touching stories because he, I guess it's one of those like a.
Yeah, Esther, I think it's on Netflix.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah.
I think it's either on Netflix. Yeah, it is on Netflix. That's right. But it's pretty good. It's a pretty good series. I think it's his second season. So I think both seasons. Is it both seasons or one season?
2 seasons.
It's 2 seasons are on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Not to promote it, but
yeah, it was a great watch. We sat down, we binge watched it, and
I mean that's all we do now is ranch and binge watch shows all day.
Well,
So if y'all have any shows we can watch, because I am so out of shows now. I'm like, what else can I watch?
Yeah, and so yeah, I'll try my best to be at the ranch all the time. And I got to binge watch some of her shows. She falls asleep on a lot of her shows. I'm stuck here by myself watching a show that is usually a slow burn.
And then I'm napping.
And she just wakes up and laughs at me because I got stuck watching the show.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. And a lot watching us now.
Pretty exact to be exact.
Oh man, hey, we thank you guys for coming in here. Seriously, this was a last minute thing. Like I said, when I first started it,
maybe we should have agenda.
Well, that's why it's called a pop-up live session.
Oh yeah.
Like I said earlier, we were supposed to be on Likability Homesteads live, and due to inclement weather for him, he wasn't able to power his V-Boost or leave through the snow to get somewhere to do his live. So, like I said, I chimed in first off and said safety first. I know we're a safety third kind of person, but being stuck out in that type of weather, and then it's just a live. It's just a live. So we can always reschedule those. Since the slot was open, and we were sitting here, we wanted to test out this new camera too. Apparently, we can actually use this camera to use for live, and we can use it wirelessly too, or not wirelessly, but what is it? And I'm the tech guy. I can't even think of the name, but we can use it for Wi-Fi. So it's pretty cool. We haven't used it to its fullest capacity yet, but we're starting to do some small snippets on it. See how it does.
It looks better. It looks clearer.
Yeah, it does. It does look a lot better than the little bitty camera that I had up there. That we couldn't even. The microphone was busted. I had to use the headset. We were like trying to. Yeah, we're taking orders here.
So when we go out to the ranch next weekend, we're gonna move over the port that we have.
Yeah. So where we're at right now is we initially didn't have anything out the ranch. We did some clearing so we could put we had a couple of tents up, brand new tents we got, put those up so we can go out there and camp out while we started to clear out the land. And then we lucked out and purchased a 32-foot RV. And so we drove it out there. We just backed it in, and it's been in the same spot ever since. Well, it's in a good spot. We like it where it's at, but we need to back it up about 4 to 5 more feet, because there's one tree right there that we don't want to cut down. That's going to be our Christmas tree. You guys will see that next weekend. We're going to go out there and we're going to decorate that tree. But we're going to move the carport that we put up a couple of months ago over in front of the RV. So we're going to raise the carport to match the height of the RV, so we can actually put everything underneath there. When we come out of the RV, we can have all of our cooking supplies, everything there we need, the chairs, and then the bonfire is going to be across from us. But at the same time,
that's going to look good.
The carport's going to be bracketed up against the RV. It's been blown down twice. We have high winds over there, and we have a lot of tornadoes that start in that area. So that poor carport, it looks like
it survived.
It's survived.
It's been home to many of wasps.
Yes, and the poles on it, they're supposed to be straight. They kind of do this. It looks like they melted from the heat and they kind of warped, but that's just because the wind and the turbulence have reshaped them, and yeah. So we're going to move it over, bracket it up against the RV, kind of take away that full tunnel end that we're going to actually start boxing it in a little bit more, so we can kind of close in and only have the front end opened up to give it a little bit more. Not like we need the privacy where we're at, 'cause we've got plenty of privacy, but to also try to start getting the bugs out, because we do have some pretty ornery bugs over there.
Yeah, ones that stick me in the neck in the middle of the night. So how many acres do we have?
We have 10.5 acres right now. We were going to have 22, but at last minute we decided not to take that other parcel of land, because it's daunting. It's untouched land. It hadn't been touched. Some farmers had used it for grazing, but that was, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago that they actually had cattle on it. So it's grown now. And just working with, we're only on where the campsite is. We're only really on 1 acre of it, where we've actually cleared everything out and got the road started. And we haven't even touched the back 7 acres yet. We're kind of working on the front 3, 4, and trying to get that developed before we start making our way back. NBL, was it share this on Facebook? Can't wait to see the tree video. Oh, okay, great, thank you. Yeah, we'll post it up, man.
Did you just whistle when you said tree?
I think I did.
It was from Winnie the Pooh. I can't wait to rewind and see that part.
Yeah,
The tree?
you know.
I'm sorry, continue.
She points it out because I do that frequently.
I love it. Oh my gosh.
I grew up in a house with 7 acres between dairy farms. Oh, that's awesome. Believe it or not, I grew up between a dairy farm and an orchard. So I totally get it. I don't know if it was 7 acres, but I was little, so it felt like 100 because I actually had to scoop all the patties out of the field. And yeah.
I think they're laughing at your whistle.
Yeah, they are.
We should start a drinking game every time you whistle, take a shot. Everyone's going to be intoxicated.
Yeah, a shot of wheatgrass.
Yeah, that. Anywho.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to post our tree on Facebook. We don't have Facebook.
No, we don't have Facebook at this moment. We just got Instagram and then YouTube, of course. We kind of just got tired of Facebook. I mean, I had Facebook when I was in college, when it first was the Facebook, when it first started. We used it to make we used it to make study groups. So we had study groups where we were studying. We were actually sending the test results from that previous week's test or that week's test.
Oh my!
Sharing them out there. So yeah, bit of techie history. A lot of us were, sharing the knowledge between the community of the IT crowds. So it was fun. But oh man, what was that 2005? Like 15 years ago. Having it. When did we get off of Facebook? What, 2 years ago? It's been 2 years, right?
I think it's been more.
It's been more? Okay, well, it's been quite a while, but yeah.
It feels free, but not really.
We do like Instagram a little bit more.
Yeah.
As far as the way the interactions go, it's not so much of a constant badgering in the face of everything, but at the same time, I could say that I'm really not.
But if FB did not exist, you and I wouldn't be here.
Well, we met outside of Facebook.
But you stalked me on Facebook. I was like, we're only gonna be friends, but whatever. Look at us now, 8.5 years later.
Right.
Oh.
So, NB, yeah, you only post on YouTube and some stuff on Facebook, huh? All right. Sidebar. No, that's awesome. Like I said, we contemplated it. Even my dad was like, "Hey, you guys should just go ahead and get back on Facebook just to set up on a page for the ranch." And we're contemplating, but you have to understand at the same time, we're extremely busy. I mean, I know she gets wrapped up in her work a lot, and I work multiple jobs. I do travel a lot as well too with the career that I'm in, and so trying to manage YouTube, and now we're getting into editing and putting together videos, not including the social media platform, adding another platform on top of that. I think we're just going to hold off on that.
Yep.
Oh, farming, gardening, homesteading, and also, well, you know what? Actually, yeah, we do. See, I mean, from my experience, set up the groups on Facebook. It's always a plus. We have several groups we are part of on Facebook as well. So that is great to have. I think we are. I think we are lacking in that, not having those groups. But at the same time, it's another platform that we really just don't have the ability to keep up with. And I don't want to take away from one to work on another one, and I don't want to spread anybody too thin or not get to the point where we can't respond or keep up with anything because we have to divide our time between the platforms. And I know there's two of us, but at the same time, we have the ranch, we have our personal social media platforms that we use for family.
We have our puppy.
We have the puppy that's sponsored. She's sponsored in our ranches. And you guys know sponsors. Don't look at her. She's sponsored already. She just turned 3, by the way.
Yes, she did.
Her birthday, and we posted some birthday pictures. If you want to follow her, like I said, on our YouTube channel, there is a link at the very top where you look for the Instagrams emblems. Off to the far right, there's an emblem that says Lola Bear. That's her Instagram if you want to follow and see all her cute little friends and pictures that she likes to post up because she's very photographic.
When she gets snapped, except for today, she's being shy.
Yeah, she is. She's trying to stay away from the camera. Yeah, so that's right. It is better to do something. It is better to focus and do something well for sure. That's right. You don't want to try to spread yourself too thin, and that's what we don't want to do. We're new into this whole YouTube. This portion of YouTube, I've had a YouTube channel before, gaming, and that's pretty much what we did. I had host online gaming with my clan. I put live videos while we were playing, and we didn't really do a lot of this interacting. We didn't do a lot of interacting with the community. It's just if you wanted to watch us do a dungeon or raiding or see what I'm getting geeky, but see what we were doing. That's all we kind of did. And she only did we were part of, we used to be.
Not we, you.
We used to get Loot Crate.
Oh, yeah.
And so she would do Loot Crate reveals on her YouTube channel. So she every month we get Loot Crate in, and she would do a reveal for that month, review of the Loot Crate. That was about it. We really weren't on YouTube that much, except for watching videos or how-tos. And we were kind of convinced, hey, well, I don't want to say convinced. We kind of talked to each other into document what we wanted to do. And then we were also convinced, hey, well, if you're going to document it on YouTube, you might as well just make the channel official and public instead of private. So we went ahead and did that. Oh, man, your husband's on well, huh? World of Warcraft. Hey, there you go. Yeah, see, World of Warcraft I was on for a while. Man, yeah, it was a while back.
I would never see you.
Yeah, but I played. I dusted off my controller, but I haven't really played much. But I play Elder Scrolls Online as well. The kids play like Modern Warfare. We play some Red Dead Redemption. We do like.
I do like killing some zombies.
Every now and then we'll get on and shoot a zombie or two, but for the most part, we've been really, really busy. All right, MB, yeah, go put those animals up, man, and we'll be right here. Yeah, but so off on that rant. Okay, don't get me started. Right now, some Red Dead.
Here we go.
They just got a new expansion out too. Red Dead got a new DLC out where you can be a bounty hunter, by the way, collecting bounties. So I'm kind of interested in re-downloading Red Dead on the PS4, not on my desktop, but yes. Oh, hey Serena, there's the other one. That's our daughter right there.
Hi, Serena.
Chunking the deuce.
I'm gonna tell everyone your nickname.
Oh,
if you don't clean your room.
And this is why I don't let her talk. TMI. But yeah, this I was really shocked to find it out. I really kind of want to just re-download Dead Red for the whole bounty hunter aspect of it, because why not, right? And I'm a Star Wars fan and Mandalorian, spaghetti western. Heck yeah! Oh man, heck yeah! You know what? Here, let me write that down. You're on PS4.
Oh Lord! I'm gonna lose them again.
Oh, let me get that right quick.
This is horrible.
Mhm. And, gotcha.